Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Underrail Expedition. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we travel by metro. Is it the first time? I think it is the first time. I'm not actually sure what it involves. There's also a passage over here. Let me guess. I marked the passage already. And, that's an elevated place. I marked a passage. I marked it as not a passage already, and it came back? Or am I just not... Yeah, I don't have my brains all in the same place. Anyway, all in the same place now, so half of the brains are in the closet right now. So right now we are going back to the SGS because we have to talk to a biologist to try and figure out what to do with a big... Oh, it's 25 charons. That's a little bit more expensive than the boat, I think. So let's go to Southgate Station and SGS, that's what it means. And see if we can indeed find a biologist, because... Oh, it's over here. Of course it is over here. Did I mark this as travel by metro? I did indeed. Oh, no. I thought it was on the other side. It is not. It is over here. Okay, so maybe yes, he's gonna be able to help out. What do you think of the Faceless Invasion? I don't know what they want, but it has something to do with cutting off the only track that connects... the only tracks that connect North and South Underrail, and that's where the blockade is. Underrail express trains are still going to Core City, but I don't know what the current situation is and if it's a good idea to go there by train right now. To Core City? Huh, maybe I should do that. I will do that when we go back to Core City because we have been already there, so we can do that. I was hoping you could tell me about... That's that, actually. Yeah. She doesn't tell me about the biologist. So, biologist would be in agronomy, I would guess. I'm actually not... I don't know who it is that would be the biologist. Quentin? Oh, yeah. Forgot something? Oh, no, that's not his voice. Forgot something. I forgot... I have an inspiration for his, for his voice, but I forgot which one it is. I wanted to ask you about some odd creatures that are plaguing Foundry at the moment. I thought you might know something. Foundry? Sure. Can you describe these creatures to me? Yeah, so there are these highly aggressive quadrupedal creatures, most easily recognized by shells made of rock with metallic blades protruding from their backs. Have you ever heard anything like that? Never, but it sounds really intriguing. I remember it, that's for sure. If you could bring me some part of the creature or a live specimen, then I'd be more than happy to share anything I learned with you. Oh. I think I have those. I think I still have those with me. I should have those with me, unless I have them. I left them back in my room. Yeah, there are these worm-like things with weird heads shaped like small drills. Drills? I've seen a fair share of odd beings, but one with a drill for head? Never in my life. Could you catch one if that's possible? I'd love to take a look at the creature, and you too need some answers, or else you wouldn't be talking to me in the first place, Okay, well... About the creature. So I don't have the things, which is a shame. It is a real shame. Chemical pistol, chemical bolt. No, I don't. He has 2 chemical bolt recipes. So I don't need those. It's interesting that I don't have my things. I must have left them in my room, basically. So let's go. Well, we're gonna need more things from our private quarters because we need to catch one of the little creatures. I mean, I figured we need to catch one of the little creatures. I definitely want to, so we'll do that. Let's go into the locker over here. Let me see. I have some of these. You know what? Anything that I don't already know, I'll learn. Because yes. Although some of these might be repeated. They are not. Chemical bolt, spear, throwing knives, and bear trap. All good news. Let's go into crafting. Oh, I did bring some of those. That's weird. Do I need to bring the blades somehow? Shielded Bladling Eye and Metaworm Gizzard. That is weird. Anyway, let's put our things down. We're not gonna mess with the, what's the name of that? With the components. That's right. We're just gonna leave things over here because we don't need that. An AFW, though. Is that a good one? Is that like a special one? It is a special one. I'm never going to use it, but still, it is a special one. And in here, I have the... well, I should take these. And I should take the containers as well. I don't know where they are, though. I don't see them. I swear I didn't sell them. Did I sell them? Maybe I did. Let's see. So I have that over there. Huh. Well, I'll have to go buy some. No, they're there. Dog crates. That's good enough. I think that's good enough. Let's go ahead and save here. And let's go back to the foundry. Did we talk to Agent Steve? Don't touch anything, please. I don't think we talked to Agent Steve. I think Agent Steve is there investigating a murder. We might be... they might be on my tail. Or my trail. Or both. It's, complicated. Anyway, we should have little buggers everywhere. No? Not here? We also have a place still with the creatures. So it's not gonna be a big problem if I need... Well, actually, I should. I should go there and mine some things. To the place where the creatures are still alive, mind you. Huh. So it is possible to run out of those. Which is interesting. Oh, okay, we got borers. So these aren't the ones that have a drill for a head. That's definitely not what they have as for a head. They have little mouths. We can see them in the creatures themselves, but if I right-click, you can see that over there. That's definitely not what they are. But I'm gonna believe the game when it says that. How do I put... oh, is it over here? Absolutely. These ones are usable with a different... Okay. So, I can start combat. And I can do this. 70%. Evaded. I can try it again. No, I can't. Okay. I'm very good at this. I am very good at this. Oh, I didn't even... Okay, save the game there. There we go. I don't know if the 70% already accounts for the evasion. Entangled, that's the one. Okay. Let's go over here. This is probably not necessary to, you know, it's probably not necessary to throw the things, because I didn't do that. Borer, yeah, borer captured. And we got a borer. It's really heavy, 8 pounds. That's a big chubby one, isn't it? Anyway, let's go and kill some of the other ones. Well, I say there's a lot of them over here. It's great. I say kill some of the other ones, but honestly, it's the chromium rocks that I need to... Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's more. Okay, they spawn. Okay, this makes things a lot easier. Excuse me. It's kind of a shame to kill the little guys. Let's do this. Very little damage, unfortunately. Try that one. And I'm gonna step back. The little bars don't move in combat, do they? I don't think they do. And I think we're good. There's nobody else attacking us. Second wind is totally fine, and you now complain. So let's see. Yeah, I have the blades themselves, so I might need those for something. Let's try and get another one out. Oh. Really? Oh, because of the... There was a little guy on the way. No, not F. That's not the right game. Okay. We can wait for you. Hopefully it doesn't aggro everybody on the way here. That would be weird. Also, that's weird what I just did. That's pretty weird. It allows me to keep doing it. I will. No, I won't, actually. It doesn't allow me. That was a weird thing. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, well, I'm gonna need something different then. You know what? I'm gonna do the fireball instead of the stun. Immune to burning. That's fine by me. I don't know if I'm gonna get out of this unscathed, but we could. Yeah, we could. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the borers. That's a shame. Poor little guys. Hopefully it goes to the blading. It didn't go to the blading. Okay. Okay, that's gonna kill you. That borer is aggro, though, which is interesting. Oh, it comes for me! Oh, that's cute. Okay, so my psi next heat-based psi ability. I could try this, but it doesn't really matter. Let's just keep doing this until we're out of everything, really. Locus of control, yeah. Well, this guy's gonna attack me, so let's see what happens. They're all gonna attack me. Well, that cute little noise is what happens. Okay. So I can try this. It's not ideal, but it is... No, it is not gonna work. I was gonna say it is gonna work. No, it is not, because my psi is really down. Fortunately, these guys are super slow, so it's not a problem. So yeah, I got all the things. I'll just collect some more stuff. Adrenal gland and more of... I wonder if I need every part. Insectoid salivarium. And another boner jaw. Not boner jaw, borer jaw. And I think that's that. Let's go back to the SGS again. And see if we can get any information now. Hopefully so. Because we need to kill the beast. So, about the mine creatures. I have a piece of the rock creature. So it is the little metal things. Good. Let me see. Quentin inspects the piece you gave him. Fascinating. As if you detached this piece from a piece of... from a piece of machinery and not a living, breathing creature. This is from its back, right? Is that what you said? Yeah, their backs are covered with these blades. Well, this is what I can tell you about the creature by looking at this. Considering that you told me the blades grow out of its back, I can guess that it serves a defensive purpose. I see no cavities or canals for nerves or blood vessels to go through, or to accommodate any kind of organic matter. To illustrate what I mean, I'll take our very own bones as an example. We grow our bones through a process called ossification. Do you know what that is? No. I mean, no. What is it? Your bones contain cells called osteoblasts, which secrete the minerals necessary to form bone. The process by which they do this is called ossification. It's also interesting that the vast majority of our bones are not actually calcium, which would be the minerals that are secreted by osteoblasts. I think the vast majority of bones is indeed organic matter made out of carbon, which is all organic matter. Well, not theoretically all organic matter is made out of carbon. All the matter that we know is made out of carbon. That's another. But it's theoretically possible to have things made out of silica, and I think there's other stuff. Now, bone tissue is usually composed of a mineral matrix, which contains these cells, and bones themselves are composed of approximately 70% mineral content. Are they? But it's not necessarily... Maybe my little fact there is just specifically for calcium? Yeah, I probably stand corrected. I would check on that, but I think this game, or the writers probably checked on that before they wrote this. This blade here, this is one solid piece of metal. Oh, yes, and calcium is metal. So, yeah, you literally have bones made of metal. Yeah, it's kind of fun, because isn't it? Anyway, one solid piece of metal, no organic matter whatsoever, no porosity and no traces that this grew out of a living being. How does it grow then? Well, it's just a crystallized... No, it's not necessarily crystallized. Huh. How would it grow if it's metal? That I don't know, says Quentin. Tooth enamel, for instance, is almost completely made of hydroxylapatite, a kind of calcium phosphate, with the rest being water and a hint of organic matter. Enamel is formed within the gums before the tooth grows out. So there is a possibility that this blade is formed within the shell and grows out later. But how? I don't know. Right now I can only make speculations. Here, take this blade back. If you want to test its composition, better have that done by someone. Well, someone who is not a biologist, that's for sure. A smile lifts his mask slightly, because he has a mask covering his face, and I assume he's making a smile. He could also be just putting his tongue out, or doing something like that. If you can bring me any other part of the creature, or a live specimen, then we have ourselves a winner. This, however, I'm sorry. This is a fascinating, in any case, or this is all fascinating. Yeah, I understand. I've captured one of the worms. Quinton inspects the creature as it squirms inside the crate. As soon as it spots him, the creature begins thrashing about, occasionally stopping to aim its head at him and screech in an act of desperate intimidation. Now, this is what I'm talking about. I'd like to take a look at it. Anything I should know before opening the crate? How dangerous is it? Well... I don't know. It bit me, but it did 0 damage. I didn't actually see how much damage it would do. I was fortunate I had a helmet, or else it'd have drilled right through my skull. He stares blankly at you for a second, processing your statement, but in the end he doesn't bite. I don't know, he says. You're pulling my leg, Carrie. He carefully grabs the creature, holding it firmly as it wriggles in his hands. He takes a good look at it, charmed by its oddity and alien form, before he turns to you. Please wait while I examine it. This won't take long. The creature suddenly makes a few powerful motions, wailing its unheld ends, and shakes Quinton's upper body, and prompting... That's 2 ends in the same sentence without commas. And prompting him to even spread his legs a bit in order to maintain proper balance. He is able to control it, however. This one's a fighter. Yes. Yes, they bit me. Well, if you hurt them, they bite you. But I should have seen how much damage it did. You wait while Quinton completes his examination, observing him as he performs it with great focus and care. How, after only a few minutes, he makes it seem as if he had been handling these creatures for years. Slowly and steadily, he finishes the examination. He places the creature back into its mobile jail, turns to you, but only to inform you that he needs to leave and do one more test. The 2 of you are gone for a while. I thought he needed to leave. What the heck? Soon he returns to you with a genuine smile on his face. Did I misread that? The 2 of you are gone for a while, and now he returns to me? Maybe. Overflowing with excitement he is. He wastes no time. I'm back, Harry. I hope you didn't fall asleep waiting for me. No, I didn't. I could have, because the game does that every once in a while with a fade to black, but I didn't. What have you discovered? First, without dissecting the creature, which I thought was what he was doing, but apparently he didn't, which I would never do without consulting you. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense as well. I can tell you also it would be vivisection? Not necessarily just dissection. Dissecting just means really cutting in half and seeing what it's in there. Vivisection means you're cutting it in half while it's alive. Anyway, I can tell you a couple of things I've learned so far. Their heads do appear to be used for actual drilling, even though they're not drills, because that's not what these are. Even though I haven't been able to see it in action yet, obviously the combination of the unique shape of the head and the surprisingly powerful musculature makes me feel that it engages its whole body during the process. Maybe it, say, rotates itself in short bursts, or maybe it coils up and releases the energy in that manner? I'm just speculating. What is a fact, though, is that the head is very, very tough, so I have no doubt that it can bore through hard material without much of an issue. As for the rest of the creature's body, it is segmented and has a decently thick skin covered in what appears to be very soft, delicate scales, or at least something similar to it, as in snakes. It probably helps them move, possibly to retain moisture too. The skin is also highly sensitive, which makes sense for a creature limited in ways it can acquire information about its environment. There are a few other details about it, but those are quite minor and uninteresting. Also, the word sensitive here, I thought it was gonna be sensitive. Usually it can mean something that has high senses, or senses that are very accurate or acute. But usually it's like you have sensitive skin. That does not mean you have sensible skin. But sensible is different. That's not the word. You wouldn't talk about people's skins as based on their senses. But that's what he's saying. The skin is not necessarily saying that the skin breaks easily. He's just saying that they can sense very well with the skin, which doesn't translate well to English. Excuse me. But I do know that at least my mother tongue doesn't work with these words that are close to sensitive and sensible and all this sort of stuff. It doesn't work with them the same way English does, and I know that for a fact when I learned about these words for the first time many years ago. Now, what I did was a quick superficial examination, he says. I'd need to dissect the creature to really tell you more about its anatomy. However, I saved the good stuff for last. I decided to do some psi readings. That's why I left the room earlier, and the readings were off the charts. In fact, the creature exhibits a psi signature so strong that I'm surprised it does not have some defensive psi abilities at its disposal. However, the signature is also incredibly complex, and I'm not ashamed of telling you, even I am having problems interpreting it. I'm afraid that analyzing it is well above my skill level, but I am absolutely 100% positive that understanding this psi creature will not only help you on your, for lack of a better word, quest, because that's the best word, but also, that's why there's not a better word, but also pave way to engrossing scientific discoveries for those of us who care, if nothing else. So there, that's all I have for you. Well, that's all very interesting, Quinton. Regarding this psi signature, do you know anyone I can take this larva to? Well, as far as the psi in general is concerned, Ezra is the top expert in SGS, so is the right person to bring this creature to. If he can't help you, then you're stuck. Yeah, well, he hands you back the crate. Here, captivating little thing it is. And feisty. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know about that one. The other one bit me, and then I killed it. I'll bring this to him then, thanks. Okay, so we need somebody who's a mineralogist, and I think I know who it is, not Big Brett, although Big Brett might have some insight into its behavior. And the behavior of the creature, mind you. But apparently not. Okay, well. So we could also try and going in there. I think that's where the, let's go in there. I think that's where the, what is the name of the person? Like the camera person. There's desks. Oh. Lockpicking 20 over there. Ooh. Grenades over here. And I could turn off the power. I could also open that desk. You never know. Maybe there's oddities that are only for the SGS. Or highly explosive mines. It says high explosive mine. Huh. Maybe that is how it's said. I don't know. Also, they are too heavy. I shouldn't have taken them. Yeah, there's a mine over there. It's stuff. Absolutely not a problem. Anyway, medical and psionics. At least we know one of them is in there. The other one is in engineering. I remember it's over here as we enter. So let's have a chat with Pasquale over here. Hello, Carrie. Hey, who... No, he's not the one. Unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Vigorous belt and all the things. Okay. Well, surgeon. No, that's not you. Bison? I spoke to Harold today at the bar. He sure had a couple of things to say about you. Harold? I remember talking to him. I don't remember talking to you, though. Where did you learn to use psionics? Is there some psionic guru in the under... Yeah, I remember. He's the other psionics. I want to learn psi abilities and psychokinesis. But I don't need that one because that's the one that that's literally for punching. Yeah, he used to be downstairs. That's why I don't remember him being here. So I think we're good. Not here. Unfortunately, not here. That's open? Oh, that's hacking 90. Interesting. I want to see. Obviously, I want to see. How much do I get? 90. Hacksaw. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and do that. Nobody minds me. Well, they mind me if I take this stuff. Which I might. Doctor's coat. Oh. Insectoid saliva. Sure, I'll take that. That's a computer console over here. I can access patient records and open patient lists. I don't have my name in here. Arlene Banks. Patrick Fierce. Big Brett showed up with a deep cut, about 10 centimeters long across his forehead, caused by him tripping in the hopper pen and hitting his head on one of the rocks. Disinfected, stitched up, and bandaged his head and told him to return tomorrow so that I can check for any potential complications, infections, etc. Mordra. Oh, that's... Mornington is Mordra. Mortar came while everyone was asleep and complained about a sharp chest pain waking him up. I checked him out and couldn't find anything. Took some samples, left him in the office while I did some testing, and other than slightly lower vitamin B levels, nothing seems to be wrong with him. How do we even test for... What? They did a thorough checkup on the guy to check for vitamins, right? Isn't that... right? I don't know. Because if you want to check up for... You want to test some blood samples, you need to check for a lot of things if you want to find possibly everything. It's not just putting it in a machine. Well, it can be just putting it in a machine for sure, but the machine will need to test for everything. Anyway, he said everything is fine now. A few days have gone by without any chest pains. I told him to see me if the pain returns. Okay. And of course, this is all science fiction, so possibly it is just putting it in a machine. And Lucas Stanford has a broken toe. Huh. Medical records... There's a lot of things in here. Wow. What's that for? That's really weird. The medication list is too long for you to review them all. Notes. Quinton retrieved a dose of Damadale, repaired the lockpad. Remember to notify someone to check the broken lockpad. I swear it took 10 or 15 tries for it to finally accept my keypad. Or my keycard. Surgery lights. The room has some, Oh, I can click over here. Oh, I didn't know that. So we have freezers. For the morgue. Cool. And there's a corpse in there. The body bag in front of you contains a male corpse. The label on the bag reads Patrick Pierce. It appears that this corpse has been here for some time, but the extremely low temperature of the freezer prevented it from decaying. Yeah, no crap. That's how morgues work. I can touch it. You touch the corpse, but nothing happens. You touch it again, and surprisingly, still nothing happens. Okay. Let's close this. There's nothing there. Cool. That's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, let's get our corpse hand out of here. What was I doing? Oh, going to engineering. That's right. But also ending the episode because we're out of time. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Underrail Expedition. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.